Hi, my name is Stephen Olivo, the BXB podcast host. I'm here today because I want to go ahead and every week I'm going to want to drop a little knowledge on people that are saying, it's a little bit hard to make money out here and, different excuses of why they can't, right? And, just give you guys ideas of ways to make some quick money, or even start something, right? One thing I want to talk about today is, how to make a book and sell it on Amazon and make money off of it. And it's literally free to do. All right. So the other thing I'm going to tell you about is, if you have maybe an extra $1,000 a month, how you can buy real estate, buy land, and eventually do something with that land when you're ready and you have enough money. But to begin with, I want to do this because, sometimes it's hard for people to think for themselves on the fact of, how can I make some money without no money? Or how can I make money and, without really digging into my pockets or into that bank account and I don't have enough, right? Creating a book, right? On Amazon, you're going to see thousands of books up there, and none of those are from Amazon, right? These are from independent authors that make their own books, make their own catalogs, things like that, and they put it on the Amazon website, right? It's literally free to do. You can make passive money on it. I'm not going to say you're going to make $1 billion on it. Who knows? You could, right? If you sell enough books, but I'm not going to say that you're going to make that. This is just a way for you to create a stream of revenue. All right. So, first thing you want to do is you want to get Canva. Canva is a website where you can create different, images or presentations or posts that you put on your social media, things like that. Canva is a great thing to have for any business, right? Then once you create that on Canva, your different book, literally, this book doesn't have to be, a full-blown 100-page book or 200-page book. You can really make regular notebooks, like notebooks for kids going to school or do things that, people buy every day, or even those smaller books that, you might like take notes in or something like that, right? And these are different books that people buy, right? They go on Amazon, they buy these with every other thing that they're buying on Amazon. It's like Walmart on the internet, right? You walk in there for one thing, you leave with so many other things. So I always tell people, passive income, these are one of the greatest streams, you can go ahead and, create for yourself. So all you do is, again, you go on Canva. Easiest way to do it is you make a cover for your book. Let's say a notebook. You make a cover for your book. You make the back part of the book, design it into your liking on whatever you're wanting to do. And make that notebook, let's call it 100 pages of white paper, right? With lines on it, or, whatever it may be. Now you take that book, download it from your Canva account. You're going to download it, and then when you download it, you're going to go to Kindle.publishing.com. And when you go on here, you're going to be able to now upload your book. You're going to write down a description about it. You're going to upload your cover for it. You're going to go ahead and put the pricing on it. You're going to do all of these little things. And then once you put that pricing on that book and you hit publish, it literally takes about 48 hours for it to be published on Amazon.com. So now you just literally took 10 minutes to make a regular notebook where people can just make notes in there, or for schoolwork or whatever it may be. And it took you 2 seconds to do. And it took you another 2 or 3 seconds or 5 minutes to put it on Kindle.com. And now think about it. You literally you're selling a book, a million books if you want, if they sell, taking 10 minutes out of your day to do something one time. All right. So definitely, I always recommend that, that's something you do. I'll also leave it, that you're going to be able to see the steps, step by step, from this create to that upload and where it's going to go on Amazon. I'll leave something in at the end of this, this talk, and tell you how you can actually do it yourself. Okay. But that's one way of making passive money, just by making a quick notebook. Literally, it's not the hardest thing to do. You can find it anywhere how to do it, and anybody could do this. All right. You literally can do it, everything with that Canva. I love Canva. All right. Now, besides that, right? Now let's talk, that's an easy way to make some quick money, just putting up a book, putting it on Kindle publishing, and then put it on Amazon. That's an easy way to make some passive money. And once you do it once, you never have to look at it again. You put your bank account, upload it to your Kindle publishing, you put your bank account there. So whenever you sell a book, it automatically goes to your bank account. Streamlined. All right. So definitely do that as something passive, just put as many books as you can, because, like anything else, the more of it you do, the better chance of that you're going to sell. Now let's move to the second thing, real estate, right? So I had a conversation, somebody was asking me about, how can I, make money and do certain things in the real estate market when I don't have the time to really deal with it right now. So I said, well, look, do you have an extra $1,000 you can, put to the side every month and invest it into something you're wanting to do? And they were like, yeah, I can definitely do that. So one of the things, there's a website called land.com. All right, land.com. If you go on land.com and look for different properties all over the US, okay, they have properties there, anywhere from $500 up to a couple $1,000,000. But what you really could do is start collecting property the same way you collect sneakers, the same way you collect clothes, same way you collect miscellaneous stuff. Take $500,000, $2,000, whatever it is, go buy a piece of land. And then when you're ready, you can do something on it. But think about it. If you have $1,000 today, and in every month you decide to invest $1,000 into a piece of land, that means at the end of the year, you're going to own 12 pieces of land. So now you can leverage that 12 pieces of land, whether it's 2 acres, whether it's 1 acre, whether it's 10 acres, right? Because at the end of the day, depending on where you're buying this land, you can get a lot of land for a little bit of money. All right. But benefit from it, because the more land you own, the more property you own. The more property you own, the more assets you're able to leverage. Okay. Now, the good thing about this is, some people want to buy a brand new house. Oh, it's a beautiful house, right? I'm going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on this house. But you know that it becomes more affordable for you to buy land and then build a house on it, or even bring a house to it, right? And what I mean by bringing a house to it is that you literally can go ahead and bring prefab homes to these pieces of land, instantly put the plumbing, put the electric, and now you can put this house there that's going to create a rental income for you. Rental income on a property that you spent maybe $1,000 on. Is that not a good investment? Is that not a great opportunity, right? Not too much out of your pocket, and now you have an asset. You have literally a property here that, if it does end up going up in great value, then you're going to make a ton of money. If it goes up $1,000 more, you still made money, right? So it's still a great investment for you, because that $1,000 could have been wasted on something that would have been nothing. It would have been thrown out the window. But you just took that thousand, bought a piece of property. Now in a year's time, even if you sell it for $2,000, you still made $1,000 profit. So if you can do that multiple times, you can make this a career for yourself and just flipping properties. I just wanted to throw a little bit of that knowledge out there and just show you, there's different ways to invest. There's different ways to occupy your time. There's different ways to, be a go-getter. Get out there, find something that's good for you, something that's going to make you some money. But it's never allow yourself just to sit back, wait for something to come for you. And again, the books, the easiest thing in the world. You see some of my notebooks behind me right now, right? And then you're going to see some of them back here, right? These are different notebooks that I've done, and it really took me nothing to do. All it took was a little bit of effort. That little effort of putting it up one time, allowing it to sell as many times as possible. All right, advertise it is free. Unless you want to pay for advertisement, you can do that as well. You go on Facebook, maybe spend $5 for the month or $5 for the week. There's worse things you can spend that money on, right? So go on there, advertise your craft, advertise your goals, the things that you're doing for yourself. Put it out there, right? And it's so much better than wasting your money on miscellaneous stuff. But the whole purpose of this was just to go ahead and put out into the world of how you can become an entrepreneur without doing much. Like I said, the book is easy. The property, it takes a small investment to allow you to make money over and over. If you don't want to keep that property for a whole year, buy it and just flip it again, right? Buy it for the 1,000 and relist it for 2,000 or relist it for 5,000. At the end of the day, when people see that there's property out here for that amount of money, even 5,000 is not a lot of money. People want properties that way. So if you put it, I bought it for 1,000, and then you flip it for 5,000 or 2,000 or 3,000, whatever it is, anything after the 1,000 is profit, right? So create something, be creative about what you want, and don't be lazy, just do it, right? Until next time. I just wanted to go ahead and lay some of that knowledge down for you guys, a few gems that you can, pick up on and take advantage of, because, it's out there for you. The only thing that, most people do is they find it that, oh, what am I going to do with that land over there or that or that? Listen, that land, it's property. It's an asset. All right. It's an asset that you can use to leverage your portfolio of real estate, or you can use it as a way to buy something else because you own something that holds value. It's a piece of property, right? So take advantage of that, run with it, and want to own your own businesses, want to own, property, want to do things that are going to better you. But again, this is Stephen Olivo. Till next time, I want everybody to take advantage of any knowledge you get from either the podcast or me just coming on here and throwing some of these great ideas out to you guys. Take advantage of these things because certain people are charging you for this. I'm giving it to you for free, right? Because these are things that I believe in, helping people, and, each one teach one. Jump on these ideas. You can do it yourself. You don't have to be special to do this. You literally can do this. Anybody can. All right. Till next time, guys, please like, subscribe, share our podcast with everybody you can. And, people that you think that can actually benefit from what we're doing, and that maybe, entrepreneurs that don't have a platform to put themselves out there and they want to be on a platform, invite them over to us, and we'll go ahead and put them on our podcast and put their story out there so they can know how great these things are. All right. But again, Until next time, it was a pleasure. From BXB and my whole crew, I love my audience. I love my team. I talk to you guys soon. We have other podcasts coming on. We got some great guests coming on. And, I just want you to just feed into all of that great knowledge that people are putting out there for you, because all it is about learning and building. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon.